What's good, YouTube? As y'all can see by the title of the video, I am going to be showing you my loadouts and settings, because I did keep getting asked a lot of questions about my settings and my loadouts, as y'all can see. But without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So starting off, I have the CX9, but I wouldn't really recommend this gun because it's not that good unless you're like really close range. But other than that, this gun is not that good. Then I have my CBR. This is like, I'm pretty sure this is what most pros use. So if you haven't used a CBR or don't have a good class for it, then I would recommend this one. Some people use mono, but mono, I don't recommend mono, just because the ADS time, not the ADS time, the bullet spread. Other than that, the CBR, in my opinion, is still one of the best SMGs, but you probably won't see a lot of people using it, just because of the next gun I'm about to get into, which is the Switchblade. This gun is pretty broken, but this is the go-to build for most pros. Unless some people use tactical, but I don't recommend tactical because I think you do need that damage range. Next we have the QQ9. Me personally, I use the operative foregrip, but you really don't need this. You could just put on like no stock, to be honest, and you'll be fine with that. Alright, that was like all the SMGs. So now we're gonna get into like ARs. So first we have the LK. My class is pretty faster than like other LK builds, because some people use like marksman and then strike stock, which is like really slow. But if you want a faster build, then I would recommend using this one. And if you have the legendary HEK, you don't need a red dot. You can just put on like disabled or granulated, and then both of those work too. Alright, next we have the Krig, which is probably what a lot of y'all been waiting for. So a lot of people have been asking me for this build because stage 4. But this is it. Shout out to Blur too, because he did give me this build. But if you want to try it, go ahead. I think Gosley did make a video on it too, so make sure I go check that out too. So next we have the Growl. I did take this build off Kings, but he did have like SMG, but I took that off and just put granulated. This build might be too slow, but y'all could try this build and see if it works well for you. But if you want like a faster build, I would recommend, you could probably, I would keep the barrel, then you could put like no stock on instead of granulated. Or even, you can even actually change the barrel if you want and put like, whatever this barrel is, put this one on, like a little faster. And then add no stock. If you really want like movement. Cause you could run this AR like an SMG, so I would recommend trying it. Last but not least, we have the HVK, which is like the best AR in the game right now. And then I would recommend this build because it does 2 taps to the head from like long range. So, and if you have the legendary, then don't even use the red dot. Just put on like granulated or like disabled, then you'll be good. But if you don't, then I would recommend, unless you like the iron sight, but I would recommend running a red dot. Or I don't like this one either because the aim shake is too much. So, but if you haven't tried it, I would recommend trying this build. So now finally, what most of y'all been waiting for, which is my settings. Starting off with my HUD, I do use my shoot button on my right side. I know a lot of people use it on their left, but me personally, I like it on my right. And then I have my mini map and kill feed up top, so I could like see like pay attention to it more. And then I do use a prone button. I know a lot of people don't use it, but I would recommend using the prone button because I think you do prone faster if you have the button. So now to my basic settings. By the way, I am gonna try to go through this quick, so I don't want to make this video too long and too boring. So I'm gonna just scroll and then pause or rewind if you like, you know, wanna copy it or whatever. Audio and graphics. I keep my graphics on medium. I know some people play low, but I like medium. And then my phone does run 120. So, and then but I know some people snipe a realistic scope, but me personally, I don't like it. I don't like it. And then effects, I keep my stuff all black. I don't know, I just like the color black. And for my audio, for UI, I would put your UI like 20 or like 30, somewhere low. And then make sure you turn off ambient sound, because that could like, it'll help you with sounding. And finally, my sensitivity, I do play with speed excel, but I keep it on 0. That's how I just always kept it. And then I do my camera sense. This is my camera sense. It's gonna be the same as my firing sense too. I'll just keep my stuff the same. So this is the same. And then yes, I do play gyro. A lot of people ask me if I play gyro, and yes, I do play gyro. I just keep it like mostly like all. These are like the main 4 like senses to worry about. Keep it all 70, and that is the same as my gyro firing sense also, which is 70. But yeah, that is it for my settings and loadouts. If you have any questions, just ask down below. Make sure to like and sub, and I'll see you in the next one.